Hello, my name's Chris, this is Blue Kraken Gaming, and welcome back to Satisfactory, where if you are enjoying the series, I would ask that you please consider leaving a like, a comment, or a subscription. Any will help the channel grow and help get it out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Now, in our last episode, we got on with expanding our roadway out so that we could start trying to head into the rocky desert, but that is going to be quite a manual task, so let me know whether you guys want to see the rest of that on camera, or whether you want me to, like, just try and run that a bit further off camera. Yeah, just I want to know what you guys want around that. However, in the meantime today, what I want to do is, I know we are sinking a load of them at the moment, but I want to increase the production we've got for copper sheets, because we're about to start trying to use them quite a lot for circuit boards, which we're then going to need to use for computers, because I want to get some of that up and running. Now, to do that, I did say I was going to need to upgrade this to a Mark II, because we're going to make use of this node we've got here. But it's already a Mark II, and it's already running at its 100% speed. So we're just going to max that out, which is way more than these two can handle, because they're already overclocked. So we're going to, you know, help these guys out by putting another 2. Now, I don't want to overclock these. So they're currently doing 60 a minute. They normally do 30. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these stairs that we've got here. And I'm going to expand this platform out, because I want to have... I don't want to have to overclock if I don't have to there, because that's going to burn an awful lot of energy. But we're going to need twice that many, because that's... I'm going to have to butt them up, aren't I? Right, so let's do a quick bit of reworking then. So I'm going to need to cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that, cut that. So we're going to slow down a lot of stuff at the moment, because I'm just going to need to bunch these up. And then we're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I can take away your overclocking, because you won't need that anymore. And then we're just going to have to run and splitters out. Right, okay. Right, and then you're going to go in there. And then now I'm going to bring it back here to give me the... basically the room to do what I need to with it. Right, okay. Bring in all this. And voila. Cool. So now we can copy, paste, and paste, paste, paste. And we can run along the back before we put any of these belts in. There we go. Put all of our Mark 1s in, because, you know, these can only handle Mark 1s. Okay, and now we start running the big guns. Already hear them all firing up. Cool, okay, so that's now all of that firing up. Beautiful. Let's make sure I've got some room so I don't fall off the back here. And now I need to do the mergers. So, you're there. Right, and we're again just feeding all of this in like so. Is that the last one? Good. Good, 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 good. And then you all just need Mark 1s. Run all this in. Excellent. And then we can run our Mark 4 in like this. Whoa, where's that gone? Right, put you in there. And then we're just going to upgrade this whole line as well. And this one we're going to cut because we're going to need a new splitter here. And then you're going back in there. Okay, so at the moment we have now just massively upped our iron ingot production. So before we were using 120, we're now producing 300, which gives us 180 overage. And I know for what I want to use, I need 180 divided by 22.5. Awesome, 8. That works out beautifully. So, here is where we're really going to be producing these on a mass scale. So I'm going to need some space for this. Yes, this is very slapdash. And we're going to put a merger in here so that we can put our next bits in just straight into that line, and then we'll upgrade the line. So, blueprints, let's have a look. I need a refinery with a solid output. What am I missing? Plastic. So, when we were doing the hard drive hunt that I am sorry you guys missed, one of the recipes we actually got out of that was for steamed copper sheets, which means I'm going to be able to make use of the steamed copper sheets alternate recipe to really maximise how many copper sheets we are going to be making here, which, considering I'm going to want them for the computers, to my mind is not a bad thing that I'm going to be able to really throw out that many of them, because yeah, I just think that's going to be a good thing. Now, I think I'm probably going to use the silicon recipe, because then that keeps the plastic free to be used for the actual computers themselves, as opposed to the standard recipe, which is copper sheets and plastic. So yeah, I'll keep the plastic free for use for the computer recipes. So, where were we? Blueprints, refinery solid out. Beautiful. Okay. Ah, but that doesn't do the solid in either. Okay, that's fine. We can add those. That's not too much of an issue. So we can... I don't know. How far out is that going to come? Because we also don't need that output pipe. But that is pretty good. Let's just try and see if I can get it lined up with where I've put that splitter. That's pretty good. Right, we'll do that. Ah! Now I'm short on motors as well. So I need one more of those, and that puts me up to 6. And then I need 2 refineries. Okay, so I do need the motors. Good thing again, we're shipping all of them in now. Okay. Motors, which one are they coming into? I think they're coming into the far end. So we'll be able to make use of those. Okay. All the way down here. There we go. Lovely. Sorry, buddy, I know you've just tried to drop a load off and, you know, I only took them after you'd gone, but it is what it is. Awesome. Let's just have a quick stop in on Jack. Jack, have you got anything for me? Silica, thank you. That's super useful. Okay. Ooh. Now, at some point, I should tidy this all up instead of, you know, just launching it out, which is what I'm doing at the moment. But I just want to get it underway. Right, and then blueprint, please. No, I don't want to I want to build mode blueprint. That's what I want. There we go. So that should be my 6. Yep. Okay. And then we just need 2 more. 7 and... Whoa, fell off the back. 8. Okay. Well, I mean, that just shows we need more space, doesn't it? Okay. Cool. Okay, so we can... No, I don't want that. We can just take out all the pipes. Because like I say, the output for this is going to be all solid, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Cool. But I mean, this blueprint was built for when we were having... basically, yeah, generic oil refinery work, so that's why it does that. Right, and then I want this. Oh, that's why I need to spin that last one. Like that. And then... Oh, they're slightly off, which is why it's not giving me the snap lines. Yeah, that's not quite high enough now. I think that should be it. Cool. Okay, so that then does that. Awesome. And then for the sake of keeping it like it's... keeping it consistent, we'll just grab that like this. Feed you in like so. Cool. Right. You... power line are... here. Okay, good. That's that dealt with. And then we're going to need the piping. Okay, and we can grab you into there. I mean, that's a Mark II pipe, but that again is way overkill. You're into there. And you're into there. Okay. Because we need water for the steam sheets. Cool. Okay. We then also need... Oh, I missed that. Right, there we go. Grab our Mark II. There we go. Okay. Then we're going to need to get the... Oh, that's upsetting. Slight clipping. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm not rerunning all this. That's just... That would be insanity if I tried to do that. Okay. And then I'm going to need some foundations along that way. So I've got a bit of room behind so I can stand. Okay, and then we're going to need splitters. And this time we're splitting this way. Cool, that's that all good. Right. Feed all this down here. And cool. Okay. So now, if we come up here, and I'm only doing this because this is going to make it easier to run across all of them. Set you for Steam Sheet, so we can go copy, paste, paste, paste. Whoa, no, not copy. Copy this one. Paste, 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 paste. Cool, so they're now all set up correctly. Then we're going to need to grab our belt. Set that to straight. And you can't quite go up like that, and then in there like that. Lovely. Cool. So that's now going to start feeding all that up here. Beautiful. And now we just need to bring the water in. Oh, hello. I didn't realise you could fall down that gap there. Okay, fine. And I can hear you guys going, oh, where are we going to get the water from? And the observant of you may notice we've got those water lines there. That was from the old original coal power plant that we had. And we never actually did anything with that water output. We kind of just left them there. We absolutely don't need Mark II pipes, so I'm not going to waste the plastic on that. So, yeah, we're just going to run a pipe up here and hook it into that set of water extractors. Because at the moment, they're all just sat idle. So, let's have a look. How much do each of you do? From memory, it's, yeah, 120, so we only actually need to grab 2 of them. So I think we grab this one here. And just take that pipeline out. Take that pipeline out. Right, and then we can put a cross junction here. You're going in there. You're going in there. And you're going to go in there. There you go. See, job done. And that's going to be all of the water that we need. And because it's all flowing downhill, we don't have to worry about any pumping or anything. It's just going to flow. And that should then start coming all the way down here. Oh yeah, we have got to run power. But that's not going to be too bad. We can literally just come to the end here, grab this power pole, and hook it in there. So you should now be... There we go. It's got copper ingots going in. It's got water. Already got the water, so that is already going to start throwing out copper sheets. And we should start seeing them all flowing down here into this lovely little setup. Hang on, why is that lift so slow? Shouldn't be a Mark 1 lift. Right, there we go. And then we can upgrade all of this. So we can feed it in faster. Whoop. There we go. Awesome. And then we're going to need to upgrade the sinking capacity as well. Because we are now producing a heck of a lot. And put that there. There we go. And we can sink it a lot faster now. Cool. I mean, that is... yeah. So that should now be working quite nicely. We've caught up with that backlog. That's producing an awful lot more for us. I mean, it's all being sunk for the moment, but we have got it going. And that is giving us a good amount more, he says. So, originally we were using 120 a minute, and we've added another 180, which we're now using for all of these. Or not. Why are these guys not plugged in? Ah, because they're blueprints and they're not actually plugged in across each other like that. Right. Has that now got all of you working? Yes. Okay, wow. So we weren't... we were not at full capacity there. Right, let's have a look. String of green lights. Good job. That should then... Yeah, I can see them all coming down all the way. So now we are really, really ramping and producing a good amount there. Cool. Happy with that. That is going to get us going quite nicely for a little while, so we can get, like I say, computers and everything set up. Now, we're going to need to try and get some circuit boards going. So, first things first, we've got this floor here. We've not got a lot of room up here on this floor anymore. Like, we've got one more we could probably push out. But then, let's say we're just going to make use of the additional stuff we've made there. So, I know the input and the output for those was the same. So, if we look at our assembler, and we're going to look at our silicon circuit board. So, they use 27.5 a minute. That's a weird number. 180 divided by 27.5. Ooh, that's a horrid number. So we've got 6 point something of these making circuit boards. It's not quite as much as I thought. Whereas that uses... Yeah, I don't want to use the plastic. I'd rather use the silica because at the moment we're just sinking and storing that. So, yeah, silica circuit boards. And... Yeah, so that means we need 6.5 of these, so we need 7 assemblers. Do we have an assembler blueprint? Because that would just, you know, make life easy if we do. Supercomputers. Silicon board manifold. Well, would you look at that? Oh, except it needs aluminium sheets, and we don't have aluminium sheets yet. Okay. And it won't let me load it either. Okay. Because that's exactly what we need. We just don't have aluminium for it. Blast me running ahead like that. Okay. Yeah, so that is just a set of 6. Or a set of 3. And we're going to be running 7 of them. So, we've got a few minutes left in the episode. So let's get that started, shall we? Okay, so, production assemblers. We've got it here, so if we try and do it like there, can we fit 7 in? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. But yes, but we're then definitely going to need another floor to do the actual computer work, which is fine. We can run another staircase up and just deal with it there. Right, so let's then start with the good old stackable pole. I'm going to move it back a bit because I want to make sure that it doesn't object that it's too sharp a drop. Sorry, I was thinking there. Right, for our splitters when we put them there. Oh, that is too far, is it? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's make sure that's in the middle of one of these. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to run this into here. And this into here. Cool, okay, and then splitters. So we can run all these along like this. Cool, okay, so that's all of those done on the top row. Then we can do the ones on the bottom row. I do love those guidelines. They were such a good addition. Right, and then like that, and... oh, that was the last one. Okay, cool. Yeah, so... they're only using... was it 27.5 each? Okay, so we do only need Mark 1s. We don't want it straight though, because that's not going to play ball. Okay. We can run these in. Like so. Cool. And then we will want to hook up all those splitters with each other. Cool. Okay, so that's that then done. We then need power for them all. So I think we're just going to bring it out like that, and then if I just make sure I bring the output belts out further than that, we'll be all good. It won't clip. Cool, and then you can run into there, give you all power, and then you need to know what you're up to. Cool, okay. Now let's get the copper up here, I think. Where is it? That's down here, okay. So we are going to need a splitter here. Are you going to let me do it? No, because that conveyor turns too sharply. Fine. So we'll cut that. And we'll put a splitter like that. Feed you as fast as that can. You only need a Mark 1 feeding in. Okay, so let's put that back. Then we can grab a lift. Point it like that. And then let's go back upstairs. Definitely need to put lights on that floor. I feel like we are going to want to grab this, put you right there on the edge like that. Might be able to tuck that one in a bit, actually. So if we grab that, and instead of going right to the edge, can you... building can't be nudged. Okay, alright, that's the best we're going to be able to do with that then. Fine. And then if we do that... I do think we're probably going to need to bring the top one out a bit further though, that's the bother with that. Okay. Set you straight, feed it to there. Cool. So that's now having all of the copper sheeting fed in, which is good. We then need to get the silicon fed in, which is in this one. Yeah, that's all in that one. Okay. Which again is doable. I think maybe this time we run you just out far enough so that you can do that. Then we'll run you up to the ceiling. And now we'll start trying to navigate you over here. Now this is where it's going to be, where I think we're going to have to do a bit of clipping and finagling. So, if we put this here, we put this here, and then we take this out and this out, then we can hook that off of there. No, that's not going to work because of that. Yeah, I'm going to need that to go. I'm going to need it to almost curve the other way round, like that. And then that to do the same. Cool, that's much neater. Okay, let's go upstairs and have a look. Yep, that's much neater. These guys are getting on with stuff. Slowly being fed enough silica to get on with stuff before they get on with their first circuit boards. And there we go. Circuit boards are now under construction. And that's all being fed. Lovely. Hopefully we can keep up with that silicon production, because I've not done the maths to check that, but we're definitely going to be keeping up with the copper, the copper sheet production. Okay. So that's it, circuit boards off and underway, and next episode we can get going with computers, which will be another nice big milestone to get sorted and out the way. So, as usual, I'm going to sit here and wrap up and say likes, comments, subscriptions, they'll help the channel grow, they help get out in front of other people, so thank you very much to those of you that do that. Thank you very much to my YouTube channel members, your support is very much appreciated, and please don't forget that as a supporter you do gain access to the save files for any of the open world games I'm currently playing, along with the blueprints for them. And, most importantly for you guys, early access to the videos so you get to see what's going on before anybody else does. But other than that, thank you all very much for joining me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you all next time.